Here we are at I Am Limitless. We're gonna go inside and show everybody indoor cycling class and why joining a gym that has classes, HIIT, cardio, yoga classes might be a great idea for all of you this winter. Hey everybody, it's Aaron from GoGrava.com. I'm here with Scott Kingsley, and we're at I Am Limitless, where I just did a awesome indoor cycling ride called The Trip, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about the advantages as we're coming into the fall. If you're an outdoors person or you like cycling, one of the options you have is actually to join a gym and do some of these cycling classes. So thanks for meeting with me, Scott. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So I just had some, I just did the class, and I gotta tell you, you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You really did. And it's a 45-minute class, and really got a great workout. It was all sweaty, you had great instructions. Now, I always love coming to a gym in the wintertime and not really doing the indoor trainer thing like normal cyclists. Do you think somebody taking your class like HIIT or the other cycling classes could keep their winter fitness up over the winter without buying an indoor trainer and using some of the other software at your home?
Definitely. So Les Mills The Trip is an immersive indoor cycling class. Here at I Am Limitless, we have a 35-foot curved screen with dual projectors, an amazing sound system, and top of the line Stages SC3 bikes. So we have the power meters, so you can still get all of your power data while you're riding. And the great thing about it is it's a very immersive experience.
Yes.
And all my life, like I've been a cyclist. I just want to ride my bike. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to lift weights. I just want to ride. And it wasn't until I found The Trip that I really was kind of like, okay, you know what? This actually makes me feel like I'm riding, because you're looking at the screen, you're following the road as it goes through twists and turns and up and down hills. And you really actually do kind of feel like you're riding. It's very similar to like a Zwift-like experience, but just without the feedback.
Yeah.
But then there's also great music, scientifically backed, I don't want to call it choreography.
Well, they do it in a way. So I wrote it, and you're right. Like, I was engaged with the screen, and you do have, I think The Trip is really good with kind of like a wide screen, which is, I'll show video of that right now, of me in there and then you giving the class on the screen. But it was done in a way where I didn't get motion sickness either, because I think you could do it wrong. You could have too much motion, too many things going on.
Yeah, and that's the great part about it is Les Mills has actually done studies that they had people come in of all different levels and do just more of like an RPM style class. So it's just music, the instructor, and then they've had them also do an immersive style class like The Trip. And they actually find that their perceived rate of exertion, or PRE, was the same, or sorry, was actually lower in The Trip, but their output that they were putting out, their power output, was actually the same. So it felt like they were working harder, but it felt easier doing The Trip because you just get immersed into the screen.
It is. It's that mind. It's almost like that visual mind-body connection really helps you perform at a higher level. Because I was sweating like crazy in there, and I didn't realize how hard I was working while I was watching it, the music, and doing the instructions. So I looked at the numbers. I really did. So I looked at all the numbers, and if somebody's making a decision here in October to do they buy an indoor trainer and ride on the different like Garmin or Wahoo or the other software platforms and pay that, or do they get a Peloton rental, because that's another option, or do they get a gym membership that has like really good spin classes and stuff. the numbers come out to be pretty similar. Like really, it's almost like a personal choice. So since you're a person who's been using almost everything, what would you say would be the compelling argument, or the kind of person that would really benefit from a membership like here at I Am Unlimited? What kind of personality type and what benefits would they have?
So if you're someone that really likes going out and having more of the social aspect of riding, you like the accountability of meeting up with your friends, going out for the group rides, that kind of stuff, something like a gym membership at I Am Limitless would be great. You have that community. We have, everybody becomes friends here just because that's how the community is. But you build those relationships so that you have that accountability that drives you to, come to the gym, work hard at the class, and you just have that community aspect of it. The other thing too is you also have the ability to go from a spin class to a strength class to a yoga class or bar or TRX. Like there's tons of different options. So you can work on not just your cardio fitness, doing like a trip class, but you can also do a HIIT class on a bike like Les Mills Sprint, or you can go to a kettlebell class to work on strength, or you can do a yoga class to work on your flexibility. Yeah. So it's all things that you can work into your off-season training to really help you keep your fitness and keep your strength and keep your flexibility up and be ready for the next season.
Yeah, that's where the huge advantage is I see. Because me personally, I've done everything, and I do love the indoor trainers at times with the software, and I have liked Peloton at times, but I prefer the gym because I need some accountability and I need friends sometimes. And you'll make friends. Yeah. You'll go out for coffee and stuff when you're in the gym. Now, I see a place for like, the different software apps with like the different trainers from Garmin. I don't want to pick a single software. I don't want to pick a side here, but those are useful, I think, if you're racing or you really want to be competitive. Yes. Like you're a competitive person. I think that's the kind of place that those have. So if that's what you're going for, is to race bicycles or race cyclocross, though, that is what you need, really, really need. And then I think the casual person that maybe has less time, they're on the road a lot, traveling, Peloton might be a good option. But if you really need more accountability and you want to make friends and meet people, I always swear by a gym membership like this, where you can do all of these things to keep yourself, your whole, not just cycling, but your whole body, like your back, your core, your upper body, and your legs, and your heart and lungs in shape. So
the great thing is too, like it's not just like pretty much any gym that you go to, like they'll have some sort of a package. I mean, you can go to like a Planet Fitness or something like that it's like 10 or 20 bucks a month or whatever, but you get like just the gym to work out in.
Right, right.
For here, we have our classes we can do unlimited. I think it's like 110, 120 a month that you can do as many classes in every single class that you want. Or we also have packages that you can buy, like class packs, that if you know that you're only going to come and take the trip and you're only going to be able to do it a couple times a week, go for like a 5 or a 10 pack class pack, which will be cheaper, and but you're only paying for just the classes that you want to do.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and I'll clarify that with everybody too. So I think that's an important point. I mean, you can go to a Planet Fitness for $20 a month, but all they're going to do is let you in the door to kind of do whatever you want to do. Yeah. And that's not really that productive. And matter of fact, there are some people that will injure themselves in the gym because they just don't know what they're doing. Yes. They're just left at their own. So, but if you want to get like real benefits, like yoga has a real benefit when you have an instructor. Yep. The HIIT classes have huge benefits just for losing weight and stuff like that. That is definitely worth anywhere from that $80 to, in my opinion, $120 a month for the wintertime. And guess what? That's the same price you're going to pay for Peloton, and it's the same kind of investment you're going to make if you have to buy an expensive trainer. Yep. It's the same thing. So again, it's always a personal choice. My personal choice is the gym environment because it's just more exciting, more thrilling, and gets me out of the house since I work at home. I don't want to stay home and work out. When I work at home, I have to be somewhere else. So Scott, I loved your class, man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate giving us time. You're welcome. And talking to everybody on the Go Grava channel. So everybody, you got to like and subscribe to the Go Grava channel. It helps with the algorithm. And then go look at gograva.com if you want any of this fancy t-shirts to do your indoor workouts with and things like that. So take care, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.